I believe that you can catch up to whatever move that you missed in gold with silver. That's my message. Jason says, is this the right time to buy silver? As I've said many times before, I never give advice. I only tell people what I'm doing. And with the gold-silver ratio over 100, I believe that you did a study recently. There's only been, 11 weeks in the last 2,500 years that this opportunity of silver being this undervalued or more has existed, right?
Yeah, I actually just updated it this morning. I've got a list of the top 30 because that's what fit nicely in an image here. The top 30 gold silver ratios per week. And so these ones in yellow are the 3 most recent weeks, including the week we're in, which hasn't ended yet. But if it ended right now today, these 3 weeks in yellow would be in the top 15 all time. And you can see if you just look at the last 2 digits of all these dates, these are all in 2020. So there was a period of 10 weeks in a row. They're out of order, of course, but there was 10 weeks in a row where the gold silver ratio was well over 100, up to 118. And we're in that territory now. So this is like record.
That was the COVID panic, and I don't recall what was going on as far as like margin call and stuff like that. But silver took a big dip, and gold didn't go along for the ride, and so that spiked. And I was able to accumulate. I didn't hit that 118 or 120, but I did accumulate more silver, like in the 110 rate, over 100.
Yeah.
So I may be buying myself, or even changing some gold into silver.
Well, that's still pretty fantastic, because I mean, when we zoom out here and look at the gold silver ratio historically, the axis on the right side, in this time period, the last half century, hovers around 60. So if you're getting it up around 100 or 120, that's incredible. That seems like a great deal to me.
Yes, absolutely. And then when you look at the really long term, you look at 300 years of the silver price or greater. So Carbon 239 says silver is the wild card bet. Yes, it is. Dan, what was the message before this one? You put up a message that we didn't read. I'm looking up on silver, buying more today. Excellent. Well, I don't want to encourage anybody. Because there is a possibility, but it's a remote possibility, I believe, that silver could go over, the ratio could go over this. So silver become more undervalued, and it could stay there for a while based on whatever the central banks do with gold. However, it looks to me like we are going into a economic slowdown globally. And because silver, that most of the supply comes from mining base metals, it's a byproduct. It's not a primary production. And just when everybody wants it, when there's monetary demand, that's what makes silver spike. So Thomas Kennedy, you read this one, Alan.
This is bananas. I regret not buying more over the past few years. Presumably he means gold. Oh, well, chin up and keep stacking, I guess. We are in for one hell of a ride.
Yes, well, I believe that you can catch up to whatever move that you missed in gold with silver. That's my message, and I believe that's been yours as well for quite a while now, Alan, right?
Yeah, you just have to be patient. I mean, you don't know how long these things are going to take to revert. And so if you're willing to wait an unknown amount of time, then presumably you'll be able to catch up in any asset relative to any other asset.
Which I have done. I've been waiting for an unknown amount of time, but it sure does feel like the message that David Morgan used to always say is that 80% of the move comes in the last 20% of the time, and it feels like we are there right now.
Yes,
I still believe that gold can move multiples from where it is, and that silver will move multiples compared to gold.